Electricity infrastructure worth over Uganda shillings 45 million has been lost to rampant vandalism targeting the new Mirama Kabale Karukara power transmission line, particularly in Kabale district. Over 3,000 kilograms of tower angle bars and bolts have been stolen, significantly undermining the project meant to address power outages and boost industrial development in the region. This revelation came today, Wednesday, 8th January 2025, during a sensitization meeting for local council 1 chairpersons of Kaharo and Chanamira sub-counties, where the vandalism has been most prevalent. The meeting was led by Kabale District Commissioner RDC Godfrey Nyakauma alongside security agencies including the police, Uganda People's Defence Forces and contractors CC International Engineering Nigeria Limited. The government of Uganda, with a US $83 million loan from the Islamic Development Bank, funded the construction of the 88.5-kilometer transmission line from Mirama to the Kabale power substation. CC International Engineering Nigeria Limited responsible for building the line, while the Silex Engineering PVT managing the 132/33 kV Kabale substation. Julius Musinguzi, the contract site manager, stated that the project was 99% complete as of December 2024, with 294 poles installed, including 65 in Kabale district. However, thieves have significantly disrupted progress, stealing vital components and causing massive financial losses to both the company and the government. Musinguzi reported the vandalism alarm was raised on January 4th, 2025, prompting swift action from security forces. The police arrested 5 suspects, recovering 70 kilograms of stolen equipment from scrap dealers in Kabale.
People have been vandalizing our towers by stealing the stepping bolts and the nuts from the towers, as well as the tower angles, which are very critical for the tower structures that we have put up. So we are here today at Kaharo because we have noted the places of Kabalaga where most of our towers have been vandalized by these criminals, and we hope the sensitization we've done will be able to reach out to very many people so that this act can stop, so that we stop causing loss to the government of Uganda. So far, we have lost about 3,000 kilos of towers and their members, which the estimated cost is 45 million Ugandan shillings. We hope to recover some of these items in the operations that the police are doing, and we hope vigilantes from the villages can help us to be able to stop this vice in the community.
Kabale District Police Commander SP Charles Okello confirmed the arrests and emphasized the suspects would be prosecuted in the Standards and Utilities Court at Machindi. He called for community cooperation to safeguard government property and deter further incidents.
We arrested someone who was purported to have transported these stolen materials. And he led us to, of course, now the other areas where he has been taking them through. He led us to about 4 other scrap dealers within Kabale town who had provided markets for these stolen parts. And we were able to search and actually find these materials in their scrap yards and shops. Unfortunately, some had already been sold because it is estimated the vandalism started around 21st November, near as we were heading towards the festive season. But in our custody, we have about 5 suspects, although we are trying to trace for some of those we think are architects of this theft who are on the run.
Bogele Ronald, head of security at Uganda Electricity Transmission Company Limited, UETCL, warned that the convicted vandals face severe penalties, including 12 years in prison or a fine of Uganda shillings 1 billion. Bogele lamented the theft of expensive government property, which is sold cheaply as scrap, calling it a disgrace.
The reason why I came is to investigate specifically and find out who are these characters who are vandalizing this infrastructure. And we have very good clues already. Some have already been arrested, and I can assure you that these people will be taken to Kampala and will be charged in the Standards and Utilities Court at Machindi, where if they are convicted on the crimes, on these specific crimes of vandalism, they are liable to a conviction and sentence of 12 years imprisonment or a fine of 1 billion shillings that they will have to give to government, or both, as stated by the Electricity Amendment Act of 2022, which was assented to by the President of Uganda.
RDC Nyakauma decried the vandalism as a betrayal of development efforts, noting that the transmission line aims to spur industrialization, particularly for iron ore processing and export. He urged residents to unite against the terrorism of infrastructure sabotage as referred to by President Museveni.
The government is actually facing a lot of loss arising out of vandalism, more especially of this Mirama, Kabale, Karukara 132 kV line. Of course, this line is very, very important for government. One, this line is supposed to mitigate the challenge of the constant power outages the people of Kabale and Kigezi at large have been facing.
Local leaders pledged to safeguard the transmission line, recognizing its importance in ending frequent power outages and supporting regional growth.
We are going to keep them very strictly and fight these thugs. They are thugs anyway. These are notorious thugs.
The Kabale and Kigezi sub-region, long plagued by power instability, now hopes for a future powered by this vital infrastructure, provided the community and authorities can curb vandalism effectively. Compiled by Mirama and Norbert Jamhachi for Kigezi Television.